For fuck's sakes. Ha. Somehow I have myself muted. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, there was no sound. And Backwoods says, choo choo. No, I didn't get railroaded like that, Backwoods. What the fuck? Not quite. Oh, Tiger wants the link already? All right. Here, hang on for a second. So I see there's a number of people in here. I don't want to be an asshole. I see my lovely wife, Billy, Rayanne, Grit, welcome. Canadian, what's up? I got railroaded, so here we are. Backward says, chew, chew. Yeah, no sound. There was sound, but there wasn't sound. Outpost says, puff, puff, pass. And you know that is all allowed in here. Tuck, what up? Movie night mode? Yeah. Go watch that movie, motherfucker. We might be, we could be having fun around here for a while. Sophia, whoop, whoop. I shouldn't even say that. That's the wrong team. Forgive me. I failed. Blackbird, welcome. All right. Before Tiger starts yelling at me, I'll drop this link. Let's see if I know how to do it. This maybe. Oh, yep, that. This. Now I have to go back and do this. Man, it's a lot of steps just to put a fucking link in here. There. And I got weird shaped thumbs, so, you know, I can fuck shit up. It's pretty easy. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I got railroaded because people were bored. They told me, what the fuck, just do something. So I was like, all right. If I was really prepared, I would have had, like, music and shit to go up on earlier. But that's cool. Oh, was Tiger at the cabin today? I guess we'll find out. Let's see. How do I allow her to come in? Push the button. Add to.
Am I in?
Hello.
Hello.
You are in.
I am in. Y'all, you're welcome. I'm the pressure. I'm the one that pressured him to go live.
What up, Hudson Valley?
Because
I
I'm
know, that's what
bored.
I'm saying. Straight up peer pressure, right?
Yay! I'm the peer
That's it.
pressure.
Yep.
But y'all welcome.
Uh-oh. Canadian
What?
says sound equals 0. Am I muted?
No, I hear you. Let me check on my computer just a minute.
I see Hudson Valley. What up?
No.
What up? I got
No,
railroaded.
dude. You are totally coming through on my computer too, so no. That's a Canadian thing.
What? Oh, you mean Canadian, not Canadian.
I said Canadian.
I stopped identifying as a Canadian a while back. What up, Anti? I got railroaded into doing this because peer pressure.
Woo!
We all blame Tiger.
Yes,
welcome.
we can blame you all night. I will accept the blame.
Yep, there you go. See, at least she owns
And
it.
how many people are upset about that? Really, how many people are upset about that?
Probably not too many.
Exactly.
That just means we can always blame everything on you, and you're good with it. That's all.
I'm good with that. Yes. I
So,
called Billy and I'm like, hey, is Mad Shed not going on? She's like, doesn't look like it. I said, the fuck? Well, tell Metal.
Right? Tell Metal to do that. And then,
I sure did.
yeah. But you know what's going to happen,
I
right?
even-
He'll come on in 10 minutes. I'll be like, fuck.
No, you know
Well,
what? He's usually on already. Anti, you love it. You love it. Who's
I know,
on?
right? Anti fucking bullies. Short bullies.
You
Hey,
know, did you call me a
don't punch
short
me for
boy?
that when you see me. I'm calling you a short bully.
Fucking really? No, he is not. You know what? I don't care. I don't care.
He's coming on
I
at 10.
do.
It is 10. It's 10:12. What the shit? What? For fuck's
What the fuck,
sakes.
y'all? I just seriously made Metal go on what?
I guess 10 minutes is better than no minutes. See? 2 minutes? Right?
I
2
know,
minutes.
Sophia, you're right. YouTube has been dry.
How's your head?
Because I passed out.
Yeah, you all right?
It's okay. Well, yeah, it's going
So,
down.
what the fuck? Don't fuck up.
No shit. Like I tried.
I know, I'm just saying. Right?
Dude, I seriously think I took two BP blood pressure pills.
You took an extra medicine by accident?
I think so. On accident, yes. But I actually ordered like things to put my pills in, so I don't do that again.
Yeah, don't do that again. And anti,
Yeah, that's not fun.
how could I do that? That would be fucking awesome.
That would be awesome.
That would be so cool to have him in the square down there. Oh man, I like that a lot. Teach me how to do that somehow. Right? Teach me
That
how to
would
do
be
that.
awesome.
That'd be fucking amazing. I don't know if
Right,
that's
Joe?
trolling or not, right?
No, that sucks so bad, but
What up,
literally,
Joe?
I can never remember if I take my fucking blood pressure pills or not. And so apparently, I took one too many the other day and passed out because my blood pressure dropped out.
Right.
So
I guess
that was not fun for me. So I need to not do that again.
Yeah, don't do that again. What up, elusive? Oh, Joe's governor fuckface. What up, governor? And yeah,
well, I got the
puff,
flex
puff
part.
pass, bro. So, see, I'm still really curious on that. How do I do that? I really wish I could do that without like totally crashing this stream, because that would be fun.
No, he's got to be awake because I've seen other people do it. Hey, Rabbit. So, Joe, what did I do? I literally accidentally took an extra blood pressure pill and passed out, fell on the floor, got a big old knot on my head still, and my dog licked me awake in like 2 minutes.
Puppy.
And I'm not ever doing that again. So there you go. I don't recommend it to anybody.
Oh, no.
Dude, that's so rude.
Excuse me. Hey, beer comes up that way. If you don't know that already, then who the fuck are you talking to?
Dude, I'm just laughing at you because I do that shit all the time. Yes, I do, Joe. I have an ouchie lump for sure. For sure. Like my old man said, I can see the knot on your head. That's how big it was.
Oh,
He
damn.
didn't even have to be told. Yeah, so we're not going to do that again, ever, 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 ever.
Hey, shit happens,
I don't
right?
recommend it.
I earned the nickname Willie Lump Lump from my Nana because I kept falling down the stairs from upstairs.
Don't do that either.
I was a kid, right? So I fell down them stairs numerous times. And she loved to call me.
Learn to not do that again? You said numerous times. I'm like, when did you figure that out? It's like, don't do that.
Sometimes shit happens. You can't help it. That's all. Oh,
that's right, no Mama Billy. See, yep. I called her Mama Billy and it upset her. She's Mama Billy, y'all. That's Mama Billy because she tries to take care of all of us. I'm just saying. Well,
she does.
Her mama.
She cares about y'all.
She does.
She'll bitch at you, etc.
She will, but that's okay. I mean, I bitch back sometimes, but that's okay. I'm glad that she cares about me that much, for real. I am. I know, Sophia, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to do that again.
Stick to the nice girl, Joe. That's going to be my advice.
Okay. Sophia, do you want to know what's wrong with Rabbit's BP? Because it's high as fuck.
Yeah.
And he needs to take care of himself.
Maybe he just forgot to take his pill early enough, and y'all are freaking out for nothing. But
if his BP is that high, he's forgotten for more than one day. Well, I'm just saying.
Anyways, I know my blood pressure was way higher than that when I had my stroke. But of course, it blew a fucking vessel, right? So it was high. But I ain't gonna bitch at him. Been there, done that. All I can say is, do your thing.
Because you know what?
Whatever, man.
When I got put on BP meds, my blood pressure was 217 over 120. That motherfucker needs to take care of his damn blood pressure and take his damn meds. And I'm gonna fucking slap his ass when I see him. I'm just saying.
Why will you give him pleasure for him being bad? Right?
Okay, I'm not gonna slap his ass, I'm gonna slap his face. What's that?
Well, he'll probably block that. You probably get better luck smacking his ass.
Nah, he will not. He will not block it.
Well, yeah. Whatever. Sometimes reflex are quick.
Listen, I had to take my blood pressure 2 days in a row to satisfy Billy. So that motherfucker ain't getting off that easy.
I'm waiting for him to say, everyone can fuck off.
Joe, I did not take my meds. I took one too many. So let's try that again.
Canadian, is it Red Rose?
Red Rose what?
Some people would like to know. Red Rose tea is good.
Okay.
Oh. Damn, how do I do that? That's not highlighted on my shit. Darn it. Wait, I clicked
what
this.
Tea?
No, this.
What tea?
Damn it. How can I do that without... Can anybody help me? How can I do that? Without fucking my shit up.
I have no idea.
That would be interesting to have down below.
Rabbit,
Damn it.
Rabbit, how supervised do you want to be?
What?
I didn't think you. Rabbit said he's left unsupervised. Does he really want to be that supervised?
Okay. I'll try and do something. Maybe.
Bye, Sophia.
If I don't fuck this all up, that'll be an interesting thing to try and do. What? Sophia had to go?
She went to Mad Shad's.
Yep. That's cool.
See, right? I'm sorry. I had you come on, and then he went on right after.
See, I told you it would. Just like I told Blackbird, it was raining like a motherfucker, and she says, I need to have a shower. I said, go out. It's raining right now. Wash your fucking hair in the rain. Go do it. And I said, and as soon as you do, it'll stop raining. As soon as you puff up your hair with shampoo. And it did. She was pissed.
Joe, listen, this is what I'm going to tell you about that. No.
Billy wants axes.
Do not listen to people about your meds. Take your fucking meds. And Joe, I'm going to stuff a chicken up your ass the first time I ever meet you. What the fuck? Dude, that's blood pressure. It ain't about fucking pain meds or anything like that.
I was wondering what you were saying.
It makes me want to slap him upside the head right now. And I love him. I love him like a stupid brother, a stupid younger brother who needs his ass kicked right now.
Oh, Jesus. My stuff being retarded. Okay. So,
Joe, blood pressure medicine is not nothing to fucking be retarded about.
No. Wait a minute.
Okay.
How am I supposed to do
turn my fucking comments off before I get pissed.
I'm trying to figure out. I have Shad's link. I copied it. If I paste it in here, it's just going to be a link to his stream, right? So I think
there's some way to fucking make it to where people are watching.
I'm going to try it. So how can I invite him to my stream? I'd have to. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Maybe I can do this. What? Yeah, what's he on? I don't know. Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Copy. Maybe I can do it this way. YouTube. I'm gonna try and text it to him. I don't know if that'll work.
All right, Joe. I'm no longer pissed.
Are you over it?
Yes, but he was pissing me off because I thought he was saying something else, but he wasn't. So I'm no longer mad.
Oh, I see. Once you realized it was horseshit or whatever, you understood. Damn it!
What I was thinking wasn't horseshit, but yeah, what I was thinking he was saying was horseshit. So
there it is.
It's all good. We're good.
I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know.
Anti says open his other YouTube tab, then share that link like you play a YouTube video on your panel. Billy, you're a traitor.
I don't know how to do that. Anti. Let's see. I'm on my phone and like it's hard enough just to make let Tiger up here.
Sorry. This is all my fault.
I don't just mean you, but I'm trying to still figure this shit out. I don't know how to invite people that way and then just put their live stream on my shit.
Dude, if you want to back out of your YouTube, I understand. So you can go to Mad Chat. I get it.
No, it's fine. I just thought that would be an interesting.
I just called you a dumbass.
Yeah, I know. I am a dumbass. I don't know what the fuck to do.
You're not a dumbass.
GG, Jim Bob. You made $1,300 today. Right on. That's what I'm talking about.
You know who that is?
I do. Real Sports Picks. Yes. Me, my friend.
Did you see Billy just bailed on us?
I saw. It's okay.
Oh, fuck.
I'm a dumbass. I know.
You're not a dumbass.
My honestly, my devices are smarter than me. I don't know all their AI
honestly don't know how to do that either, so.
It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to do that? I can go back and read it again, but open another YouTube tab. Share that link you'd like to play a YouTube vid on your panel. Damn it. How do I?
Dude, I don't know.
Anyone?
I have no idea.
Anyone?
Anti, why don't you man up and come up on the panel and tell him how to do this? Walk him through it.
There we go. Anti could
Let's
teach
do
me
that.
what to do in real time.
He's
trying to teach me, but I'm too dumb.
Let's man up. Come
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna put that up there and laugh. It's true. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Dude, I would have no clue. No clue.
It won't go away.
But apparently Anti does, so hello. And Metal, have you Anti? Are you gonna be so freaking petty? Are you gonna be so petty?
Don't you know Anti? Yes, he will.
Yes, I have met Anti. Well, I haven't met him, but
well, me neither.
Yes,
but history dictates.
I'm just saying.
He's gonna call you a dumbass.
I'm just saying. And I can't even argue with that because I am not a man, so I'm not trying to be manly.
That's good. Because you're a female.
Exactly.
I bet you didn't grow any since I saw you last.
Good side so you get the fucking tiger tail ice cream.
Hey, I won't lie. I'm totally looking forward to that. But if it doesn't happen,
dude, I'm so making it.
I'm all good with that.
What's on the cards?
Tiger tail ice cream.
Oh, it is on the cards. I'm making it for you.
I can't wait.
There was something else I was going to make that I seen the other day that I actually like eating. And it was from Canada, and I didn't even know that.
What is it?
I can't remember what it was, so I don't remember. That's what I was saying.
That's what happens when you fall and bang your head. Can't remember the shit you like. Next thing you know, you like all the shit you hated.
That was horrible. See? That was just horrible.
What if you get like a blood transfusion or like a organ donated and you start liking weird shit that some other person liked that owned your organ before?
Well, as long as they don't cause me not to drink, I'm good.
Oh, well.
Really?
You can overcome that.
Yeah, I'm good. As long as they don't cause me to do anything stupid like quit drinking, I'm all right. You know, like Joe does. Just saying.
Well, yeah. Joe's being a good boy. Joe's doing what he has to do. What up,
I
Leah?
know. I'm actually really proud of Joe that he's doing that. Like, I gotta give him props because I don't know if I could. Like, I enjoy drinking too much. I'm just
No, I get it.
saying.
And yeah, right, Seawolf. See, if Jim Bob had dropped the link, we could have both been up there bullshitting at the same time. But you have to
Right.
go from one stream to the next. So, cheers,
What stream do
motherfuckers.
we have to go to?
Oh, I was hanging out at Jim Bob's arcade. Jim Bob's arcade.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
That's
Seawolf
Real
was
Sport
hanging there
Coach,
too.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Jim Bob's got one of them channels that YouTube has hated forever, and they shut him down constantly because they don't like Jim Bob talk. So sometimes he talks and sometimes he doesn't. What the hell was that?
That was me saying cheers with my drink.
Oh, is it water?
Damn it.
Or what? What's in
Are
that?
you high?
Looks like water.
Are you high?
Yes.
Apparently you're high.
Yes. I am.
That was not water.
I just didn't
I'm
see
not toasting anybody with water. Why would I do that?
I don't
That's
know.
like
Maybe you need to hydrate.
counterproductive. Metal Spawn, you need to teach your dad some shit.
Damn it. No, she don't.
Yeah, apparently she does.
I guess I need to see what you had in your hand. I missed it. It looked like
It
a water
was.
bottle to me.
It was.
So it's full
Here,
of moonshine? It's got moonshine.
dude. It was not moonshine. Although I had some earlier, it was this.
Oh.
See, alcohol.
Oh, it's a can.
Alcohol.
Oh, all right then.
No water.
That's fair.
Okay. Are you happy
Skull.
now?
Yes, I am.
Wow.
That makes me happy.
Uh-oh. My daughter's messaging me. She said she almost called me to come get her today. I'm like, uh-oh. It
That's
is a White Claw.
Anti.
Metal Spawn. Yes, ma'am. White Claw.
Ooh, that's what you got?
That is what I have. Yes, sir.
You know what?
What?
My
Say
friend,
my
friend gave me a whole bunch of free alcohol. There was all kinds of shit in there. And I'm going to admit it now. A bunch of them were White Claws. So as we all sat around having fun drinking, they all made fun of me because I was a bitch for drinking White Claws.
I like White Claw, and I like Trulies.
Well, I'm not surprised because it's a girly drink. But, right?
Rabbit,
that's what I'm saying, Rabbit. My friends tore my ass up for drinking that shit.
You know what? I don't care. You know what? It's got the same alcohol level as a beer. So fuck all y'all. You know what, Shorty? You're right. I am a bitch, but it ain't because of White Claw. It's because I'm a bitch.
Shorty was there, and she knows. Fuck you, Shorty. Oh man, what the fuck? I thought
Because I don't like drinking that fucking leftover puke y'all call beer. No,
hey, it was all
not
free,
doing
so I
that.
drank it. I didn't care. Yeah, she's talking to me, Tiger, not you.
That's all right. I'm just saying. I know a lot of people say stupid shit about White Claw and all, but that's all right. I can match beer for beer. Let's go. Oh, Rabbit, I done had Shine today too.
What up, Garrett?
So
do I need to have that open in the YouTube tab?
and vodka.
Anti?
So what?
I don't. Let me see. It was open in a Chrome tab. Okay, hang on. Did I hang up? Am I still here?
No, you're still here.
All right. I'm trying to fuck around. Metal Princess is on. Let's see. Trial by Axe. Boom. So, what do I have to do? Open it or share it? Anti? I'm on YouTube. I can't see the chat. So what the fuck? What am I supposed to do? Please help me.
He hasn't said anything after that.
He said.
He said.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what to do. I need lessons. That's all. What up, Garrett? What up, ladies and gentlemen? We're just fuck dogging about. Thought we'd kill some time, and then Chad came on, and they're killing tyrants. And if we want, or you want to go kill tyrants, go kill them. I might kill some, too. I think my wife's over there trying to kill some tyrant.
Oh, sure she is.
Connecting.
I would go over there, but honestly, I never get to go up anyway because everybody else goes before me and I'm done before they get done. So I'm just saying. Anti said in StreamYard, go to present, share screen, and click his link.
Fuck.
I don't know what all that means, but I just told you.
All right. Well, I'm on a phone, so I will see if that is possible. Go to present, share screen, click his link.
I don't know how you go to present.
I don't know, but I'm going to start pushing buttons. Post, layout, settings, cancel. No.
Shorty said, "Don't push the wrong
right." Button. I know. I'm. Let's see. At the top of my thing here, it says comments, banners, media assets, style, scenes. Shit.
Where do you go to present?
Yeah, but there is no present.
Anti.
Let's see.
I'm asking. Because I don't know either. I literally have no idea. Oh no, Rabbit. I'm fucking pissed off at you over your blood pressure.
Uh-oh. See, you're going to get chewed out again, Rabbit. For fuck's sake, Santa.
Yes,
I'm so dumb.
Yes,
I don't know what to do. I don't have that option. Layout. No.
That's actually good, Canadian. General. When I got up this morning, mine was 117 over 82, which for me is really good. My bottom number always is the one that's high.
Excuse me. Well, that's better anyways. Rabbit. Unfortunately, I'm too dumb, or my device will not allow me to do.
He said present is on the bottom menu.
My bottom menu says microphone, camera, guests, and more. So guests only gives me the option to invite.
So click on more.
I did, but there is no option for, I can post a comment, change my layout, look at the private chat. Oh, Tiger's gone. Destinations and title, settings and cancel. Settings. Oh, guests. Guests can stream this to their own destinations. Green room. I don't know. Am I still here? Anyone? Anyone? I don't have present. I don't have that option that I can find on my phone. I'm looking. I'm looking. Okay. I guess Tiger got fucked up. Oh, maybe she came back. She came back. Let's see. So, none of those.
Sorry, I knocked myself out trying to find shit.
I'm looking. But, see, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Shorty. Might have to have a PC to do all that.
Well, I got a PC and I still couldn't find it.
Well,
like that's how I knocked myself out.
New pods for the. Oh, I saw that, Canadian. Yeah, I saw your pod thing. Does it have a built-in light or whatever? It looked like it had a built-in light. I hope it works.
Oh, I'll have to go on and see what he did.
What'd you plant in there, Canadian? All right. Let's see here. Do you want the link so you can come up and show us?
Yes.
Oh, here he comes. There he is. He found the
Can
link
y'all hear my husband snoring?
Look how great this thing is.
All right, hang on. I'll try and make you big.
Yes.
That's what she said.
Do that.
That's what she said.
I know, but it didn't work, did it?
Actually, she didn't say that. Okay, that's cool.
See that? So in here, there's Roma, tomatoes, hot peppers, pak choy. Hey, look, spicy bush.
Ooh.
Spicy
arugula
bush.
And dill. So this thing, there's water fill up there. That's the light, and it goes up and down. And there's a little circulator in there. There's a circulator that circulates the water. This light stays on for 14 hours. Then it goes off.
Oh, it's time.
So, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you need to lower the light when the plants start coming up?
No, this if they start coming up, I can raise it right here.
Yeah, but do you need to lower it? Is that as low as it goes?
Yeah, that's as low as it goes, and it stays on for 14 hours.
Okay.
And yeah.
What up, Devil Dog?
We're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens.
I was wondering because normally, whenever your plants are coming up, you need the light to be way closer.
This one's really freaking bright. Look at that thing.
That's pretty cool.
Super fucking bright. Now they say that they should within 2 weeks they should be ready. So I reordered I reordered the missus some of the pods, like a 50 pack for like $18. And then when these take, you can add in, where's the other one? She's gone up to bed. It's been a long day. She's got a whole bunch of seeds here to do the testing with.
Nice.
We're going to try it out. Let's
That's
see.
cool.
We got this at
Well, that is awesome. Hi,
Clear Out
D-Dog.
And what there's
I'm
like
curious.
there's like 10 pods in there.
There's
10, 8,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 pods. And if they all pop quick and you can transplant them into another larger container.
That's right.
Continue.
That's what I was going to ask. Are you doing transplant or are you just going to grow them there?
No, they're going to get transplanted because in the backyard I have 3 4x8 raised beds, and I have 24 feet along the fence that I can plant a bunch of stuff in too. So we got plenty of room. We grow beans and tomatoes and all kinds of shit. Hot peppers.
Yeah, that's nice.
What a long ass day today. I went to my buddy's. My buddy's got 165 acres in Perth. That's where I leave my 4-wheeler because him and I got 2 deer stands there too. So we hadn't seen them in a while, so we went and hung out and had dinner there today.
Right, Devil Dog. Right.
Devil Dog.
The more lumens, the further away you can put the light. Oh, what up, Craig? There goes Tiger again.
If this thing is called Veggie Home, and we got it at a clear out center. It was like half price or something. So we thought, give it a shot. It circulates the water and everything. So,
right, that's pretty cool. All you gotta do is make sure the water level's good, and
that little tip thing floats up. So right now it's full, and if it gets down to where it even tells you that little thing, here, I'll show you. Hold on, let me get this.
Right. Then the water's empty when the little float goes down.
That little floaty thing right there. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Right now it's got a hard on.
It'll be an innie when it's empty.
But it looks pretty cool. I'm impressed with it. We'll see if it grows. Then I'll be super impressed.
Right. All it's got to do is spark the little bastards.
How was Metals Day today?
Oh, it was okay. It was a nice day, but it was cold.
It was fucking windy as hell here.
Yeah, same here. Windy as fuck and cold. Tiger's coming back. But yeah, chilly, but a nice day.
It was chilly indeed.
You know spring's coming when it gets kind of warmy in the day and frost at night.
Well, it actually snowed here today.
Hi, Craig.
Hey, Craig.
It snowed. Yeah.
Yeah, it snowed.
My it shouldn't be
it snowed there too. That's what you get for living that far north. And geez, honestly, if I looked at like the latitude scale, I don't know how much farther north you are than us. You're just a little over there. In the lakes.
I'm in Stittsville, Ontario. That's Stittsville with an S.
That doesn't help me much. Just saying. I could look for it, and I probably will now that you said that. But
and I was looking at the directions to the Bug Out Weekend, and it's easier if I scoot down to New York and across like 37 down to 81 to 90 and across.
Oh, of course. Yeah, because
it's
all you gotta do is drive straight down and over instead of way over and then down.
And I talked to Mike at Hudson Valley because I think he goes just south of me here. I'm near Ogdensburg. I'm literally 45 minutes from Ogdensburg, New York.
Right. So yeah, you're not far. And right, right, Craig, Titsville. Everyone wants to live there.
Titsville with an S.
Oh, right. That's a fact. I've seen very few pictures where she ain't sunburnt all up.
Hey, you know what I did? Tonight?
Punishment. What did you do?
Before we came in here, I went online and I checked in for our cruise in April.
Well, so where are you going to
go
cruising?
Yeah. We are going to fly into Lauderdale, catch an Uber to Miami, because from here I can't fly direct to Miami. So I can fly direct to Fort Lauderdale and then spend the night in Miami. Then we're going to jump on a ship and we're going to sail to Cozumel. We're going to sail to Roatan. We're going to sail to to Belize. And we're going to sail to Costa Maya.
Jeez.
And then, anyway, a few islands.
Fellow, aren't you?
I'm going to sit on a ship, in a pool, on a ship, drink a beer, and maybe a couple of mudslides.
Did you say you were going to shit on a ship?
I'm going to shit on a ship too, yeah.
Yes, he will.
Guaranteed.
Because I wasn't sure I heard that.
That's funny, right?
But I'm not going to shit in the pool, though.
No, don't do that. Just throw a candy bar in there and watch everyone freak out.
I don't even know if that'd be funny anymore. They might arrest you for that shit. Nobody's got a sense of humor anymore.
That's true. That is true. You'd be a domestic terrorist.
They may call that,
I'm laughing my ass off right now.
You see, Tiger's a deviant. She'd be the first one to throw that in there.
I swear to God, I heard him say he's going to shit. Well, it is a fact. If he's on a ship, he's going to shit on the ship.
I'm going to shit on the ship. I'll guarantee it. Because we're going to be eating, filet mignon and ribeyes and ice cream and all kinds of like stuff.
You're going to have fancy ass drinks with like umbrellas and shit like that out of it.
I don't do those much. I'm not a big fancy ass drinker. Like, when I get on the ship. If you've been on a ship, you gotta do your muster first, right? So that's so you know where to go if the shit goes down. And being the guy that likes to be prepared for shit, I like to go to do my muster right away, get that out of the way. So if the shit hits the fan, you know what section to go to get your life vest on and get on the boat to get off, right? And then when all that's done. When all that's done, I go and we grab, I'll usually grab a beer and a mixed drink for the sail away party. Everybody sits around listening to music and you just get ready while the ship gets out of there and heads out to the ocean. That's when the relax mode. If you guys have ever gone on one, as soon as that ship starts to sail away, all the.
Oh, I don't know. I think my thing would be like, oh, fuck, we're in the middle of the ocean and we could sink and I'm going to die.
Dude, these things are the size of small cities, man. Like, they're gigantic.
I know. That's even worse because when it sinks, you're done. You're stuck in some little cabin in the middle of nowhere taking a dump while the ship sinks while the ship
Oh my
sinks,
God.
right? And you're gonna
Well,
drown to
you
death.
were going to get that out of the way before the
No.
ship sank.
They've got
Well,
it down to
if
an
you're
art
taking
form.
a dump, Tiger, if you're in the middle of taking a dump and the ship sinks quickly, you're not getting out. So you might as well
The ship
kiss your
ain't
ass
sinking
goodbye.
that quick. I'm just saying, it takes a minute.
You never
You got
know.
time to take a shit. You're all right.
I've seen some ships sink
Oh,
pretty
I
fucking
cannot
fast.
believe the
Get a big
conversation we're
horn.
having right now.
It's over.
Too much.
Get some Somali pirates coming to.
You know what, Canadian? I'm
Steal
blaming you
everybody's
for this.
shit.
'Cause I swear to God, you said you were going to take a shit on a ship.
10 RPGs to the side of the ship and you're sinking
So
fast.
it looks like Craig has definitely done a cruise because the salt air it makes you eat more. But it's also I'm one of those people that when I go on vacation, you know, when you go on vacation, you see these people that are all tense, like they know Oral Roberts personally, and they take offense to everything. I'm the polar opposite to that. I'm just there to take it easy. I don't give a shit about nothing. You know, I just like if the guy takes an extra.
You did give a shit.
I wouldn't give a fuck if I was on that thing. Be like, I'm here to do me.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Listen, so like, I spent the day watching my husband and my best friend's husband tear out and hang sheetrock. And listen, the funniest thing, y'all, I cannot help this shit. I wish I would have been taking video. Hey, oops.
I never listened to men working.
My best friend's husband is cleaning up, you know, like the trash from ripping out the sheetrock, and my husband is measuring the sheetrock. And the what is that? What's the thing you measure with? What do you call that?
Measuring tape.
Yeah. Yes, measuring. Yeah, it's the measuring tape, but you know, it's got the heavy thing that.
Oh, it's a
everything.
T-square.
Square?
Anyway,
T-square.
He is like measuring the height of it and everything. The big heavy thing that holds y'all, I know what this shit is called. I just can't think right now. But
are you sure?
So the heavy thing that holds all the measuring tape in there, what is that shit called? Anyway, it falls down and Casey's standing up and he got hit in the head and I lost my shit. I laughed so hard.
What the hell kind of tools are they using?
It's not funny. No, it's a tape measure, dude. And I'm like, he's like, it's not funny. I'm like, yes, really, it is. I'm like, dying. I should have fucking taken a video. It would have been hilarious. Right? Oh my God. And they probably both would have killed me for putting it up.
Like, dude got wiped out by a tape measure. Okay.
Oh my God, dude, it was hilarious. You had to be there apparently, but oh my God, I was dying.
I guess.
Thank you, Sean. But you know what? It was hilarious. Y'all don't even know.
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, so take it with a grain of salt. So what up, oops?
Dude, a grain of salt wasn't that heavy. I'm just wanting you to know. Listen.
Seriously,
I'm gonna go get that motherfucker and show you. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go get your shit together, woman. What are you doing, Canadian?
I'm trying to set this thing up somewhere. Hold on.
All right.
Oh, fuck, here. Let's
Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, please excuse whatever's happening here.
See, that didn't even take me that long. So excuse nothing.
What?
Okay, here we go. Did I stutter? I didn't stutter. Did anybody out there hear me stutter? I did not stutter.
Damn it! Yes,
Okay.
you do stutter. You said the same thing 3 times. What the fuck? That's stuttering. Come on.
I didn't stutter. You just heard it 3 times. That's all.
Oh.
Okay, just a minute. Let me turn this around. Let me turn this around so you can see it.
All right. Push the button.
Really, dude? I know how to push buttons. I usually push them. See this thing?
So,
do you see that?
Okay, wait a minute.
There
Wait a
we
minute.
are.
Wait a
You
minute.
see that? This ain't the actual
Yeah,
one, but I'm just showing you.
That's a tiny 12-foot tape measure.
Okay, it's a tape measure. That's what I said. But do you see this heavy thing? So, Chris, this isn't the one. It was heavier than this. But
yeah, 25
Chris was measuring the wall. Measuring the wall, right? He's like stringing it up. Casey's like, oh my God. Casey's like sweeping the mess up. And Chris is measuring the wall. This heavy part right here is like falling over, and Casey's standing up, and his head and the tape measure collided, and it was fucking hilarious. I'm just saying.
Okay, so I get it. Chris let go of the tape, and it smacked the other dude in the head. Uh-oh.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
Canadian.
It was so funny. You had to be there, but I'm telling you, dude, I giggled my ass off so hard. It was hilarious. Chris and I went down to a friend's house today to help him replace some sheetrock.
Okay, just a minute.
And it was funny as fuck, just so y'all know.
That, I would like to have seen that. I fucked my own shit up on hand tools. Just saying.
Dude, it was like watching Beavis and Butthead.
Right? That's what I was saying.
I laughed so hard I couldn't help it. And then Casey goes, "It's not funny." Yeah, bitch, it is.
That's funny.
Okay. Listen, I've been told I'm a little bit sadistic sometimes. Oh, I gotta let my dog out before he shits in my house. Hold on. Let's go.
What up, G-Ma? Yeah, put your dog out. Put your dog out. Don't let him shit on the floor. Are you done pushing buttons?
I think I'm done fucking around with buttons.
Oh, did you fuck yourself
for
up
people
too?
Who want to click it.
I did.
Dude, I do that all the time. I've already done it twice tonight. Drunk people should not be allowed on panel. I'm just saying. That's all on metal.
Hey, I trust you, but I am also willing to cut you off.
Okay. You can only cut me off a panel. You can't cut me off of alcohol. So go for it.
Yeah, I know. Don't even fight me, woman.
I'm just saying. G-Ma, hi.
Right? What up, G-Ma? Oops. I see Sophia down in there, Rabid. He's probably talking shit.
I know Sophia came back to us because she loves us like that. That's my sis.
I know she is.
She don't know it, but she is.
Sophia, did you win in
what up?
Trial by Axe?
Who's pregnant?
Who's pregnant? What'd you do, devil dog?
It ain't me. I know that. I'm just saying, I know it ain't me. Ow.
He's like, no. That's a good answer. Good answer, devil dog.
My knee still hurts.
Leah says scroll up. What are we scrolling up for? Yeah, I don't know.
There you go, Sophia. There you go. Devil Dog, I have never glowed. I've never glowed.
Your face was glowing
Unless
after
I turn the
radiation.
lights
What the
off.
fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. My radiation never made me glow.
Well, has that calmed down?
I think I should get a rebate because these
You should.
bitches charge me too much.
Huh, of course they did. What the fuck?
Dude, you don't even know. I'm still paying for this shit. And they fucked me. I just want you to know because, like, okay,
It
so I've
wasn't
already
fun
met
either,
my
was it?
deductible this year because I got a bill from Barnes Jewish and I paid it. It was like almost $4,000. I already paid some other shit. And so $4,000 is my total out of pocket. Well, then I get a bill.
Jeez.
Then I get a bill from Wash U for the doctors. And guess what? It's past due. Like they have never sent me a bill before that, but it's already past due.
And
So
it's already
then
past due.
I
Right.
have to pay this out of pocket, even though my out of pocket's already met, because the insurance already reviewed it. And so they've already paid their part. Now I got to pay the rest. And I'm like, I told them both, y'all are fucking some. I'm not
That's some
even going to
bullshit.
tell you what I said because it's not nice.
Well, free speech is allowed
I
here.
use not nice
So
words. I'll put it that way. So
curse
yeah,
words are
so
encouraged.
even though I've already paid over $4,000, now I have to pay $2,000 more dollars out of my pocket because they didn't send me a bill and they fucked me.
Right, because they fucked up. Be like, fuck you guys.
Yes.
Get your shit straight. But no.
So I already paid half of that, and I only owe them like $800 more because they're jackasses.
Yeah.
And I bet
they
men
cost
run
you
that
money.
shit. I'm just saying.
Things are expensive too. Just go to the dentist for one visit. Right? It's like, oh fuck. If you don't have
they piss
insurance,
me
you're
off.
dropping $300 a time.
No, I do have insurance.
Just don't pay.
That's after my insurance. And
Yeah.
I already paid my
You
out of
just don't
pocket, but
pay.
because they didn't send me a bill in a timely manner, it's all right.
What up, Space Miner? No, I get it. The medical industry is not for anyone's benefit but their own. You might find nice people
Yeah,
that work in that.
I work in the medical
I've had
industry.
great people take care of me.
I can honestly say,
But overall,
middle finger to the in the air. I'm just saying, fuck them, their grandparents, their fucking children, and everybody else. Just saying.
Yep, it's all about the money. They don't care.
You want to hear a story? It's actually a cruise story. I was on a ship in we were from Ireland, England, Ireland, Scotland, Belgium, and Amsterdam. And there was a guy from the United States, from the Boston area. Him and his wife were on the tour with us, and he had diverticulitis, and he had an attack, and he ended up in the sick bay on the ship. And then when they came into Dublin, they called an ambulance, and the ambulance took him to the hospital. He came back at the end of the day in time to get on the ship, and I said to him, I said, are you feeling okay? He goes, yeah. Other than I just got the bill from the ship. So when he went to the ship medical, okay, $9,000.
Fuck that.
Go see the ship's doctor.
$9,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck
I'm
that.
not done.
Yep.
But he had to pay. He's got medical insurance, but he had to pay with his card to get it back from his medical insurance. But when he went to the hospital in Dublin,
that shit, right?
Dublin has universal health care. They didn't bill him at all. They just said, hey, you know what? We're glad you're feeling better. You know, don't worry about it. Have a nice trip. He goes, I'm on a ship and I have a little diverticulitis attack and I end up in the ship bay for the day or whatever it was the night before. And he got up and they went to the hospital in the morning.
Right. Oops.
And the ship charged him $9,000, but Ireland charged him nothing.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That is so bullshit.
Some crazy shit, man.
See, we have friends that
Medical
keep trying to get us
very expensive.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm interested in going on a cruise, but that kind of shit, fuck no.
You know what I hate about medical care? It's like, okay.
Everything.
Go see your doctor. It costs X amount of dollars. They're going to prescribe this shit to you. It costs X amount of dollars. Right? Imagine something bad happens. Go to the ER, you're fucked up.
Imagine.
It costs way fucking more money.
Well, when my father-in-law was sick,
I don't even have to imagine that. I'm already there.
When my father-in-law was sick, he had cancer. He was in the hospital, and the guy diagonally across from him, he had left Canada 35 years previously. He went to live in Spain or something. He developed cancer, and he couldn't afford to stay in Spain anymore, so he came back to Canada. And then he got all these treatments, and then they broke it to him. You know, he was in the hospital for 3 weeks, and his bill was $62,000.
Yep. And you wonder why Sean just died at home.
Free in Canada.
No, not for
like that.
Only it's not free because we're taxed very high. So your taxes are used, your income tax and all that goes towards our medical system, which is shit.
Right.
But
that's what I'm saying. So if he had to go to the hospital, it shouldn't cost him nothing.
No, because he left Canada 35 years previously and hadn't done payroll deductions or anything. If you don't live here, you don't get free medical.
That's right.
I got you.
Well, it's not free.
If you live here and don't have insurance, you don't get free medical either.
Well, no.
Just saying.
No, you don't. But I already met money
to go visit a dentist, or $5,000 to go to the fucking doctor.
You only get
that's something else I got to say about the medical system. You only get free medical
if you're an illegal immigrant.
No,
in America, yeah, you're right.
Here too.
Whoever decided, who decided that dental and eye care were separate from medical?
The medical industry.
That? Is that not all medical?
Right, Space Miner?
Does that not all interplay?
You can go pay cash, but a big emergency, right? How many people have 9, 10, 20, 30 grand put back for a real emergency, right? Straight up.
Here in Canada, because we're taxed so high, the medical is universal, but it's paid for by the taxpayer in your income tax and all that other good stuff, right? So at 65, your prescriptions are covered also. So when you turn 65, you no longer need your medical insurance to cover your prescriptions because you go in under the government plan if you've paid taxes your whole life and worked, right?
Okay, but does that pay for your doctor visits and everything too?
Yeah, because you've paid income tax your whole life, yes.
It's not quite the same here.
No.
But don't forget, hey, we're taxed we pay income tax, and everything we buy, we have an HST tax, 13%, goods and service tax, and we pay property tax and tax.
All right.
But do you know what I heard about y'all's medical care and everything is you could die literally before you get into the fucking doctor.
So I don't know if you're aware, but they found a brain tumor on my wife.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To get the MRI, okay, to discover that, we would have had to wait 8 months. So we had to pay $800 to go to a private clinic to get it done right away because the brain tumor is pushing her pituitary and her vision nerves, or optic nerves.
Okay, yeah.
So if it goes too long, she could go blind. So we're not going to wait 8 fucking months to get an MRI. We paid the $800. Now she's in the lineup for surgery to have that removed, which we don't know how long it's going to take. So it has to be removed so she doesn't go blind, but we don't know how long it's going to take.
Obviously. So I would not dissing y'all Canadian, but I would rather have our health care because at least I can get in the fucking doctor.
And there's no excuse for it. Here's the truth: is a lot of the doctors, because our government's stupid.
To get a fucking tooth pulled.
No, our government is stupid. If you have to wait that long, but here's the other problem: is that the United States is right beside us. They don't charge their doctors capital gains on their income, and so these poor doctors here. What do you expect for them? They get a call because the United States needs good doctors. They steal all our good doctors because it doesn't cost them as much to live in the United States. They're not taxed to death. So for us to have good quality doctors, it's almost impossible.
But we are taxed to death. Americans
not compared to here.
And I understand Canada is doing you guys dirty, right? I've been watching, trust me. I'm somewhat invested, right? So I try and pay attention. Canada's getting hosed, period, and they have been for a long time. But sometimes the grass ain't always greener. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Everybody thinks that free healthcare is so awesome.
It's not free.
And
you can't say it's free.
Right.
There's nothing free about it.
I agree. There's no such thing as free. You're going to pay for it one way or the other. But
taxpayers pay for it.
Like all these countries that have air quotes free healthcare. If I have to wait a year to get into a doctor when I had cancer. If I would have had to wait a year to get into the doctor, I could have been dying. So no, I'll take what we got here in the U.S.
So here I'll explain it this way. I have an employee, and my warehouse kid. Young guy, he's in his 20s. He's from Colombia. Now, what he's experienced with our healthcare system, he shakes his head. So this young kid can fly home if he needed an MRI or his dental work because Colombia has universal healthcare system too. Colombia, it's a third world country. He can fly home and get an MRI in about 3 days. But we have to wait 8 fucking months.
What a FSP.
That's insane.
And now that you say that, Canadian,
anybody on here who knows, who knew, oh my God, now I can't think of his name. Metal.
What?
Your brother.
Yeah, Sean.
Thank you. He literally died waiting to fucking get health care.
Yes, he did.
That's insane.
Yes, he did.
That is insane.
In my opinion,
I will
the healthcare
good for you, Billy. I will every day, all day, take America's healthcare system.
There was something I was gonna say
I have to pay for it. But you know what? They're paying for it and not getting in. So I'm good with that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Woohoo, Billy!
I'm pretty salty about the healthcare system. Just because they failed
I
my
think
brother.
everybody's healthcare could be better. Every country's healthcare could be better. But I'm
Sure.
sorry. I'm
I
just
agree.
saying America's is 100% better than 99% of them.
Well,
And I'll take that.
any of them that's run by government, because the government doesn't do anything right.
Correct. Yeah.
I agree with that.
I'll tell you this. After I had my stroke, and I was 38 then, I'm 56 now, but when I had my stroke and I was in the hospital and they were doing all these fucking tests and they were doing this and that, one doctor said, "You're lucky to be here and not in Canada because we have way better medical." And he just put it that way, period. He's like, "You'd be waiting however long for this test that we're doing in 3 days or 5 days or, boom." No, and he just made it
You
kind
know
of
what
clear.
really kills me
But
about
maybe
Canada's
he was biased.
healthcare, though?
I don't know, right? I don't know, but that always stuck with me because he's like, "You're lucky
What
to be
really
here and
kills
not in
me,
Canada because you might be dead
what really
now."
kills me about, I'm sorry, no, I'm talking over. I'm sorry. But what really kills me about Canada's healthcare is there is relatively much smaller population compared to America, and they still can't get nobody in. The fuck is that? Like, seriously, what the fuck is that? Like,
Well,
people here think they gotta wait. People here think, dude, I promise you, I was pissed when I couldn't breathe out of my nose and I was waiting to get into an ENT. And I didn't even know I had cancer then. I wasn't even tripping about that. I just couldn't breathe. And I still got in way before I would have ever gotten into with a much smaller population in Canada. That's insane.
The problem is there isn't enough doctors. There's not enough doctors here.
If I lived in Canada, I would be 199% pissed off. I'm just saying.
And probably
doctors don't
waiting.
stay here.
I'm at least 190% pissed off in the United States. So
you can't. There's people that are on a waiting list for 2 years for a family doctor. 2 years.
See, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's insane.
Yeah.
Y'all don't.
Ridiculous.
You guys don't even have a third of our population, and you're waiting that long, and you're paying up front for it. In fucking sane. That's why America's the best. I'm just saying. Are one of the reasons. And tell me I'm wrong. I didn't think so.
I ain't gonna say you're wrong. Every time I've had to go to a hospital or whatever here, I was treated quickly and very well. I've only had one doctor that was an asshole, and I told him, "Don't come back to my room. I didn't ask to see you. You can fuck off."
Oh, dude, right? You sound like me now. Yes.
Otherwise, I did. I told the one doctor, right? He treated me like a child, and he was all pompous and whatever. And I'm like, next time you walk in, I'm like, "You can fuck off. I didn't ask to see you. I don't want to see you." And he walked out the room. Period.
Oh, I heard that Hutch got his ass whooped by Billy.
He might have. That's very possible. But I've had great health care from the people in the healthcare industry every time I've been in the hospital or had an issue, right? I was
Yeah,
treated well.
I mean, dude, we got it. We got it. Do I think our healthcare system is perfect? No. Do I
No,
think it's
not.
better than everybody else? Yes.
Better
I'm just
some
saying.
places. I can't say because I don't have experience
No,
or none
I
of
think
that
we're better than.
with others, but
I
was
think
treated
we're
well.
better than pretty much everybody else.
They could have said "fuck you" and just you can die, right? It's like, all right, they did that to Sean, but that's a different country.
Exactly. Exactly.
I have I'm holding a grudge against
Canada.
the Canadian medical system for that.
Oh, I don't blame you. So, Canadian.
Wrong or not?
I gotta ask you. Do you think that Canada should become part of the United States?
Oh, here we go.
All I'll say is if it did, I'd move to Texas.
So your answer is yes.
So yeah. So you think that it should be a thing?
No, I think Canada should stay its own country. It's always been, it is what it is. The shit's hitting the fan, but it's, all this stuff is beyond us. Us mere mortals and taxpayers aren't going to have anything to say about it. It's going to be decided by people that are elected and
the powers that be, right?
But the thing is that we have too many natural resources here. We have the most water of all countries combined in the world. We have gold. We have everything here. We've been misrepresented. We've been swindled by elected officials, just like you guys. You got people. I chuckle. I sit back.
Actually, that's exactly what I was gonna say. So okay.
I sit back and chuckle at some of the shit. Like, you've got your own problems, and what happens in the United States is none of my business, and what happens in Canada is none of the United States business. And when we come to realize that, I tell people, don't get caught up in the problems of others. Worry about your own problems, and life will be okay. Because the minute we try and take on more than we can handle, we're all screwed up and nothing gets solved. So, I kind of chuckle when a guy, just my opinion, when a guy that your president of the United States asked to help you find misrepresentation finds $1 trillion worth of misappropriation of funds, and people are burning his company's shit.
His business down, yes.
The United States has a problem just like we have a problem. There's a lot of fucking stupid people.
Yeah, stupid people run the countries. And Mrs. Grandma, you're proving the point right there. Thank you very much. You're proving our point. All right.
I just wondered. My whole thing is, would you, if they came on the news tomorrow and told you that they were integrating into the United States as the 51st state or whatever. I don't even know how the fuck that shit will work. Y'all are way too big to be a state.
It's never going to happen.
Oh, goddamn my head.
No.
Would you be pissed about it?
State.
No, my
idea. Right? Like, they have to be at least 3 states. 3 or 4.
See, my idea for our survival as a continent, United States of America, Canada, Mexico. If we were intelligent, we would create $1, make it the US dollar. I don't care. Make us all free trade between all 3 places. You can build whatever you want in Canada, Mexico, United States. We freely trade between the 3 of us.
Kind of like Europe did.
The rest of the world would not matter. We would not be caught up in any of the other shit.
That's correct.
No, we wouldn't, because we'd have everything we needed.
Yep. So what's the beef? Why are we in all of this shit? Is it created like nonsense? Because it's plain as the noses on our faces.
Nonsense. That's it right there. Created nonsense.
You know? So and to me, I you guys know me. I appreciate Americans. I have a ton of American friends. But the United States is just as fucking stupid as we are because they let all this shit happen. Look at what's going on in your country, my country, and in Europe.
Your country's fucking stupid.
You think Europe gives a shit about us?
I mean, no, we're good, but we're stupid. Yes.
Europe doesn't give a pinch of coon shit about North America. You know what they want? They want to sell you shit. That's all they want to do.
Well, they're going to pay for that now.
Well, we wouldn't be in this predicament if we used our heads. What do I know? What do I know?
So, do you guys think that the tariffs are a good or a bad idea?
Well, in all honesty, I think it's just gamesmanship. Like, because your president's not stupid, right? He's a businessman. He knows what he's doing, and this is just my opinion. Okay, for his first term in office, Europe, a lot of European leaders, prime ministers, Trudeau, arsehole, sparkly socks, they kind of made fun of him, and they talked shit about him behind closed doors. He knows it. So what do you think's going to happen? The man gets reelected by landslide. He's going to haul ass and teach them all a lesson. He's going to teach your bureaucrats a lesson, which is why he turned Elon Musk loose. He's just basically handing them all their asses. And in the meantime, hopefully, this all catches. You get rid of a lot of the weeds. Like, we got to get rid of the weeds in our system here. But it takes is a couple of honest politicians. But we have an issue. Same as you have an issue.
There are none. And that's what I was just saying. Is there such a thing?
Well, there is such a thing. There is. But nobody elects them. Because here's the problem we have. Again, this is just my opinion. Everybody's got their own little special interests. And if we could imagine if we could all get together and say, hey, for the benefit of our country.
Yes, they do, Space Miner.
Yeah, they do.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
We do have a constitution. It's not worth much,
silver,
but we do.
And is what he's saying.
No, y'all have constitutional gold and silver. They make their shit.
Nobody is on the gold reserve anymore. Nobody. We're using fiat money. And if you know how to look up history, fiat money's failed multiple times in history. But
that's why we all save it for ourselves.
Precious metals, I think, are somewhat mandatory, even if you only have a little bit, right? Just a little bit.
Yes.
Keep your silver and gold. Get that shit, because a paper cotton note printed out of nowhere is really worth nothing, and we all know that.
In the long run,
it doesn't matter if it's the USA or
why do you?
It's fucking trash.
Remember,
right?
Remember, I'm going to be 64 years old this year. My grandparents. Why do you think our grandparents, your grandparents, all kept money hidden somewhere? Why did they tell you never trust?
In the backyard.
Never trust the government. Never trust the government.
No, I agree. And put money away. And I should time you up for that. Quebec is the dick of the Canadian.
I was just like, what the fuck?
Hey, I'm from Ontario. Alberta, out west, they've gotten a raw deal the last many years. Alberta is where all the oil and stuff is. Now, here's how stupid our country is. To bring it across the country. So there's BC, which is where the ocean is. Alberta couldn't transfer oil through BC. They couldn't transfer oil from Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, to where the refineries are over here on the East Coast. So where?
Okay, I'm glad you said that, because I didn't know what the fuck you were saying.
Where the fuck was the brains? Where were the brains when they created refineries 4 provinces away? Okay, so it's all a big game. So now all of a sudden, with now keep it. How do I explain it easily? We have tariffs between our own provinces. That's how dumb we are. Okay, so we couldn't bring the oil.
Seriously?
We couldn't bring the oil. It's cheaper for us to deal with the United States than our own provinces. Figure that shit out.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah.
So
Canada's fucked.
Now they got the okay because they're mad, right? Trump pissed them all off. They said, okay, Ontario, Manitoba, and Saskatchewan will allow the oil to come through. Quebec won't.
I don't know how.
So if it gets to Ontario, it can go up north to the Hudson's Bay, go all the way around Quebec to the east coast of the refineries. This crabby old bastard said, why don't we just build the refineries there?
Space Miner. You should be able to find out about that through some of the other silver channels. There's plenty of Canadian constitutional silver stackers. So
I have another question for you. I have another question for you, Canadian, which is just it's not that fucking important. It's a what the fuck question. So because of the tariffs that the United States is enacting, places in Canada are taking their alcohol off the shelves and pouring it out, or just taking it off the shelves. I don't know if they're pouring it out. They've already paid for that shit.
I don't think anybody's poured it out. I haven't seen anybody pouring their alcohol.
Right, but they're not going to sell it because it's American, but they've already paid for what they have. Yeah. What the fuck sense does that make?
Karens. They're just doing
make that make sense to
kind of thing.
It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
I mean, if I've already paid for something, I'm selling it.
I'll just put it that way.
But what it's going to do, Tiger, here's what it's going to do. And if you know someone from Tennessee, you know how much money this is costing them. To give you an idea, in Ontario, the Liquor Control Board is the only place you can buy liquor. And they buy $1 billion a year from American distilleries. So by Trump saying that, and them pulling that liquor, one province, there's 11 provinces. They've lost they have the potential to lose probably $5 billion worth of business a year in Canada. That's going to hurt your companies. That's because Ontario is the largest purchaser of liquor in the world. Believe it or not, from the United States.
So you're saying I need to step up my game and drink more.
That cracks me up, Canadian, and I'm not surprised either. Just saying.
I'm pretty sure that America drinks a lot of liquor. So I just
I've seen videos of
my whole thing is here's my thing.
Taking off.
Here's my thing.
American shit off the shelves.
Other countries charge us way higher tariffs. So now they're pissed because we want to match their tariffs, and they're just going to be pissy. Like, okay, that's like me saying, okay, I'm only charging you 2 cents to buy this, but you're charging me 5 cents. So now I want to charge you 5 cents because that's what you're charging me, and you're getting pissed off about it.
Yep, that's fair.
Let me explain one thing, Tiger. United States has a population of 338 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
Canada is 38 million. You're 10 times the size of us. So the deficit in trade is automatically going to be 10 times different, right? Now, what Trump hasn't been saying in this stuff, because he's not a stupid guy. He's saying, oh, well, Canada tariffs us 250% on milk. But the truth is, here's the thing. If you understand trade on milk and dairy and all that stuff,
I don't.
there's
I'm
quotas.
asking.
No, there's quotas. So all these people, United States, Canada, they have quotas. So there's no tariff on anything before the quotas are reached, right?
Right.
Okay? There is no tariff.
That.
So what happens is both ways, not just here to there, your country to ours. There's a 250% tariff both ways. Trump isn't telling you that, though, but it's both ways after the quota system, right? And on certain things, it's always free until you go over the quota, and then we whack the shit out of each other because the United States naturally is protecting the United States. Canada is naturally trying to protect Canada. So, but this has gone on forever. By him doing it, I just think that we as a country are the United States' last worry. We've been friendly with you guys since we're 150 years old, 158 years old. You guys are 250 years old. We've been nothing but good friends. So I think he's just trying to get a better deal. Is it his fault? No, I don't harbor any interest or say fuck you. You know what? Let's be grown-ups.
Me too, Miss Grandma.
Let's be grown-ups. Let's be friendly because we are good friends. Why the tension?
Well, yeah, I agree.
You know why?
That. I agree.
Because
Trump maintain that.
Trump hates Trudeau. He hated Trudeau. And his next 4 years, I think his mission is to hand an ass whooping to all these people that have made fun of him and talk behind his back. You know, they've disrespected him.
Sure about that.
You know what? It's his prerogative. He just got elected with a landslide.
Trump does.
He got elected by a landslide.
I don't agree with everything Trump does, but I also agree with him on the fact that, and I'm not saying necessarily Canada, I'm just saying in general, if we're like paying astronomical tariffs in countries and they don't have to pay anywhere near that amount to come in here, America buys everything. Like, if America quit buying everybody's shit, the world would fucking implode.
Well, look at it this way. Canadian put it in perspective as a population thing, right? So, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right. America trading with China. Look at the population thing. Who the fuck should be paying the tariffs? They should. Not America.
Right.
Right? You're going to deal with India. There's fucking billions of fucking people.
Yes, India's another one. That's what I'm saying.
Right? So
we're the last of your worries. Canada is the last of the United States worries.
I'm not necessarily saying
nobody's worried about Canada.
Canadian, you and I need to swap numbers because I need to talk to you about this shit because
it's nonsense.
Honestly,
dude, I don't know everything. I don't know everything, but I'm trying to understand it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand it.
I feel really bad for upstate New York and Maine and all those places where there's a lot of businesses that are visited by Canadian people. And there's a lot of businesses suffering right now because a lot of Canadians are pissed and they're saying, well, we're just not going to go to the United States. So sadly, there's a lot of people in upper parts of the United States that are going to lose a lot of business, a lot of, and it's a shame to me because we're such good friends as countries that we allow these people to allow pettiness to get in the way of our daily lives. Like, just my thing is, what I say to people right now is like, okay, we need some grown-ups that are elected to go and sit together and say, hey,
fuck you, anti. Sorry.
See, And
no,
I'd like to address
I
what
am
Space Miner
seriously
says
trying
for a
to
second.
understand. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Space Miner says, you know, I have it right there at the bottom of our screen.
Right.
There's no special tax unless you're about to flood the market. But you're also not a giant conglomerate.
I'm trying to put this shit into a real life perspective
So
that I can understand.
There. No, but me neither. I'm dumb. I'm dumb as fuck.
Why I want to talk to Canadian
I learn from everyone here. So that's why I try and pay attention and be like, right? And
so I have another question for you, Canadian. Jesus. And this is not a bad one. I don't think. Would you say that your country is more liberal than conservative?
No, and you got to remember, I think you guys have the same setup as we do, the electoral college. So in order to protect, you know how it works. In order to protect the voting system, and so that big cities don't control the whole, which you have an issue with, because you know what, you have a population in California that's as big as our whole country. So in order to spread the ability, because you have a whole section of your country in the United States between California and whatever, that the population is only 8%. Right. And then all the rest, the East Coast, most of your population is on the East Coast, from Michigan, from the Midwest to the East Coast. And then there's a big divot in the middle where it's only like 8%. And then you get over to California, and that's where the other freaking 30% is, or whatever it is, right? So in order to protect the ability for those areas to control the whole country, you have electoral college, right?
Electoral, yes. The collegiate, yes.
So in order to, because then all the people that live in the country would have no say, basically. And that's a beef here. Like the city of Toronto has 54 elected seats.
Sorry, I had to laugh.
So when you have large populations like that controlling how things go,
GTA is a large population percentage of the whole
and generally, like, there's an old saying, I think Churchill, was it Winston Churchill, that said, it's okay to be a liberal when you're young, but then as you realize, and let's be honest, everything can't be free, because the taxpayers pay for everything, and that's how things work. So
yeah, everything.
When they start this universal health care or universal wages and all this, everybody who's paying for it?
Yeah, you got this generation
you got to have a brain.
They expect everything handed to them, right? I was born, so I expect this, and I expect this, and I expect this, and I shouldn't have to work to have it. Really? Who the fuck are you? You're somebody out of 8 billion people. Go to fucking work. Earn your own keep.
The world owes you nothing.
Exactly.
The world owes you nothing.
Mm-hmm. And you're best taught that as a child instead of learning it later. Because later on, you're not going to learn it. Like I said, there's way too many entitled people that think they deserve something just because they were born, right?
Well,
Metal, are you fucking kidding me?
Metal, you know as well as I do. There's people that you talk to. There's just no talking to them because they're so fucking far off the deep end that there's no discussion, right?
Yeah, I live with a person like that. It's very frustrating.
Common sense, I think it needs a refresher course, but every 100 years or so, shit happens, like world wars and pandemics. Remember in 1918, There was a pandemic. 1930, 29, the stock markets crashed. 1916 was World War I. 1930s, the stock market hit. And then what happened? Germany went crazy and tried to take over the world.
Yeah. Well, people are dumb. What can I say?
Sorry, I had a sneeze.
And it's almost curious, right? The citizens of said country, U.S. and Canada, they're all butthurt and getting up in arms over Trump saying, "Oh, we're going to make you our next state," right? We know it's not going to happen. It's just not. I mean, Alberta can come down and talk and do whatever they want and try and do what they want.
Dude, Trump was
as a
just
whole-
saying that shit to fuck with Trudeau.
I know he was, right?
And anybody who doesn't
average
believe that
person
is
doesn't
delusional.
fucking get it. They're just going to be like, re.
Well, and that's why I asked if Canada was a highly liberal country.
Some people are, but some aren't. Just like this country.
Well, that's the same in this country, but I just wondered.
Right? My dad was straight up liberal, but like he wouldn't rage. My dad wasn't that kind of guy, but he was like, Trump's fucked. But he was also saying Trudeau is fucked. And he was a liberal. Even
you got to remember
that Trudeau was terrible.
Trudeau.
My dad died under Trudeau regime, which sucks.
To me, Trudeau was like Biden. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yes.
You have to remember Trudeau's father. Trudeau's father was the prime minister of this country, and he almost bankrupted it.
I know. I was alive for all that, and I lived through that shit. Right? Pierre was the prime minister for what? However many years?
Who was he buddies with?
Me too, Craig.
Castro.
Oh, well, yeah, see, that's where tiny fucking dickhole came from. Lots of people say that's bullshit, but I mean, 50,
I don't know. She banged half the Rolling Stones too, so.
Oh, well.
Oh, my God. I didn't want to know that.
We could have got a baby Mick Jagger. The lips would have told us.
So Space Miner said, how many parties does Canada carry?
How many political parties? Okay. So you have the Conservative Party,
or what?
Conservative Party, the Liberal Party, the New Democratic Party, and the Green Party right now.
What's
and there's only 2 seats.
Like what I think it is.
The Green Party was all about making pot legal.
Okay.
Right, Mrs. Grandma.
That's not what I thought. I was thinking like, oh, you got to have electric cars and all this fucking shit they tried to force down our throats.
Well, Craig. That
Damn,
sounds like a personal problem.
Sorry. What did he say?
Either way, that was an interesting conversation. I enjoyed that, especially when you have an actual Canuck to give their perspective.
Well, yeah, that's why I asked. Because I'm literally interested. That's why.
I think that a lot of like I say, Canada and the United States have been friends for a long time.
Yes.
And Canadians, like I think most people, they always say that we always say sorry a lot, but we're very polite.
Right. Sorry.
And
I think do always say Canadians are very polite.
And it gets to a point where governments manipulate people to cause division, and
yes,
that's been their specialty the last 10 years.
Well, I
Only
think
10?
the governments themselves try to sow division, even in their own countries.
Yep.
Like, I have to chuckle. Like, these asshats just voted themselves a raise.
Right?
Dude, welcome to
3
the
of 4
United
parties
States.
are retarded. Yeah.
When they vote themselves a raise and we're in recession,
Dude,
like, come on.
this has been one of my major gripes through the American politicians is that they can never balance the budget by all means, let's vote ourselves a raise.
How?
Why can't I vote myself a raise?
How
When
in
do
the
I
name?
when do I get to vote myself a raise? Because I promise you, who's not going to vote themselves a raise?
How in the
Well, I
name of
never had
all
that
that is
choice.
holy
And the Canadian is buffering on my screen. Oh, maybe it's me.
Yeah, no,
Uh-oh.
I'm
It's
good
you.
here.
Fuck.
How?
It's you, dude, because he's not buffering on me.
Shit.
How do they justify all the stuff that's been
Maybe
uncovered?
I'll have to stop. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I can hear you.
I hear you.
Okay, so I seem to be okay.
Yeah, you've never dropped. And
Right.
Canadians never buffered.
Yeah, he's buffering.
No,
so,
he's never buffered on me.
He's not on my screen.
I wouldn't mind fluffing, but I'm not buffing.
Fuck, it's almost 12 o'clock. I'm surprised there's 13 people in here while Match Ad's on.
I know, right? I'm sorry. If I'd have known he was going to go on, I wouldn't have picked you.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's
been a nice conversation.
Yeah, I'm the reason that he went live because I said
peer pressure.
I am. I'm the one. I was the peer pressure.
Ooh. Yeah, right. Hash. Remember back in the good old days when it came wrapped in red plastic?
Saying, you know what? I like having these kind of conversations because I don't. Fuck you, anti. I don't know what you're damn it me about, but whatever.
Who knows?
I like these kinds of conversations because I'm interested in knowing what the fuck other people in other countries think because I don't know. I don't understand all that bullshit. So my way to get to understand it is to talk to people that do not live here.
Well, Tiger, if I can, I would say as a friend to the United States, I don't think a lot of people do worry about what anybody thinks of them. The United States of America has no reason at all to worry about what Europe thinks of you, what Canada thinks of you, what any other country thinks of you. As like I say, as just a Canadian and an innocent bystander, the United States never really started anything that they're always the country that people go to for help. And when people talk shit, as a Canadian, when people start talking shit about it or whatever, I always say, well, if you don't like Americans, don't ask them for anything.
Right.
Well, like the whole world comes to us and asks us for shit. But I mean, I'm not talking about citizens per se themselves, but the countries. And
the United States, in my humble opinion, has no reason to worry about the rest of the world. The reason you have to worry is your own people doing the shit they're doing.
Well, of course, just like Canada should worry about their own people doing the shit they're doing, right?
Right. Right.
And that's exactly it. Long before I ever came to America, as a person, I thought, why is America always up every other country's ass? Why don't they mind their own
Right.
fucking business, right? And
We need to keep our shit
even
to
now that
ourselves.
yep, that's right, Canadian. It's all about the money, and mostly, unless you're really paying attention, you don't learn that until you're an older gentleman or
Have a good
lady,
night,
right? When you see through the bullshit, right?
Yes.
And even now, lately, the bullshit is just like thrown on the table, right? Trump's throwing shit on the table and saying, look, you fucking idiots, this is what's happening and we're going to fix it. This is why your government's fucked, and this is why you're fucking broke, right? Your government's corrupt, and they're fucking you. And he's drawing attention to that. So if Trump has no other great thing he does in his terms, the one thing he did was to open the eyes of America and the world. Look how corrupt our government is. Look how corrupt your own government is. Pay attention, taxpayers. All governments, not just ours, all governments. Period. That'll be his legacy, waking people up. But they'll go back to sleep soon enough, right? They will.
I have to address Garrett.
What he said.
Will the Epstein list do anything for you, or what happened with JFK? Will that change your life? I mean,
no,
honestly,
it's all trash. We already know by
that is just something to take your eye off of something else, as far as I'm concerned. Like, we all know the fucking elites were in the fucking Epstein list. And we all know that JFK, that was something CIA initiated. Come on. You already know. So what would any of that do for you?
Yeah, nothing. And
if
you care,
Garrett,
if people care to go back,
at the JFK files. I can't even argue with you about the Epstein list, but do you really need to know that? I mean, is that going to do anything for you in your everyday life? Is that going to make your life better? I mean,
JFK was trying to come through with some shit, and guess what?
No,
the powers that be didn't like it. They eliminated that because otherwise the Federal Reserve would be gone.
Picture this, Metal, as a bystander looking out from the outside in. When I see Robert Fitzgerald Kennedy, who used to be a Democrat, gets put in a very, very important position. He gets put in a very important position by a Republican president, and not one of the Democratic Party senators voted affirmative for Robert Fitzgerald Kennedy.
The Democrats tried to keep him from even being viable.
How does that make any sense at all?
And if you want to know the truth about the JFK assassination, there's a very, very good series of videos put together by a forensic fellow. Everything is explained except who was behind it, right? Nobody can say, but I think we all know.
Well, I'm just going to tell Garrett, go watch Candace Owens. Go watch Candace Owens. She already explains what they already put out about the JFK files.
I wish Joe was in here right now because Joe initially, like a year or two, shared with me this forensic scientist. He did all the forensic work. He looked through it all, everything. And everything was proven beyond a doubt, what they were showing. But the only thing they couldn't prove was who and why. Right? Was it our own government? Was it some other government?
Dude, you know it was our government. Our CIA is so corrupt. It's insane.
Absolutely. You know, it was our government. I agree with that 100%. He wanted to abolish the Federal Reserve. He wanted to do a lot of things that would have cost a lot of people a lot of money. And it wasn't happening, right? So
if anybody in this country doesn't think our own government is corrupt, you're retarded.
Yep.
I mean, I don't even know what fucking planet you're living in.
I could go on.
Well, and we all know that corrupt governments are an issue. It has been for time, forever. So now let's go back to where Trump said, you know, Canada hasn't been responsible with the fentanyl issues. If there were all grown-ups in the room, our leaders or our elected officials would have said, hey, come on up, Mr. Trump. Let's discuss it. Bring your people and our people. We'll all get together. What do we need to do to help correct this issue? Did that happen?
I thought that's what they were doing in the beginning.
So,
well, it's all fucking smoke, right?
Do you want to know what I honestly believe? The government wants that shit going on because it takes care of the riffraff.
Well, sure.
But you can't say it out loud.
High.
I'm just saying, y'all, I was the riffraff at one point in my life. I'm just saying, I was the riffraff. Thank God I'm not the riffraff now because that shit's to do or die. But I'm just saying, the government lets that shit go on because that takes care of the shit they don't want to deal with.
Well, guess what? The government lets that go on because the government makes money. Don't be fooled, right? It's a big fucking circle of money above us. We're nothing but fodder. So that's what it is. They don't give a fuck.
I agree 100%.
We're just fodder.
All that fentanyl and all that shit. They know that shit. They knew that shit was going on before we knew it was going on. So
yeah, right.
That's how you get rid of That's how you get rid of the low-hanging fruit. Is they put it.
You know, they play the long game, right? The long game is what they're looking for.
If you look, like I say again, I'm just the guy on the outside looking in. When I see hurricane situations where they stop the public from helping their own people, or from forest fires, they don't allow them to go in and clean up their own stuff because they need a permit to. So if everybody knows that government is a hindrance, and yet they just continue voting for the same hindrance, it's your own fault.
Well, sure, absolutely. And the problem
here's
is
the
right
thing.
now.
Here's the thing. Go ahead.
The general people of any country mostly are not willing to rise up against their own corrupt government. You see that in some countries, right? Where they're just everyone says no, fuck you,
and they throw the government out.
That'd be very difficult to do here, right? To eradicate the government and replace it with something new.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see it in the whole state. California, always votes
Very
Democrat.
difficult.
What if Democrats? But here's the thing: in the United States, is what I'm going to say. It's not even Democrat or Republican. They're all fucking corrupt. I don't care what you vote for, and even Donald Trump. I'm just saying, like I voted for him because he was better than the other. But do you think I think for 1 minute that he's less corrupt than anybody else? He's still going to be for the elite oligarchy, whatever the fuck you want to call him. I don't care. He's still going to be for that thing because if he's not, they're going to wipe him out. They already tried to take him out twice. Do you think that was for no reason?
It serves his best interest.
Like,
shit.
I mean,
I was going to
it's
say
in
something.
his best interest to follow what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, the little people only have the people like us, which we're not little people. People don't understand that if we all got together, we could wipe these other people out. I'm trying to not get too radical, but
and that's true. That's what I was saying, right?
Oh my God. It's like they don't understand that we have so much more power. Right. We have so much more power than people understand. And that is why we still have to keep putting up with this bullshit.
People are too preoccupied with trying to live their own life and literally make a living to afford food to worry about what the government is doing, right?
How did we get to the point where on forms there's more than Mr. or Mrs.?
I don't know.
How did we get to that point where there's 5, 6 options? Like, seriously, that's what's wrong with the world.
That's part of it, certainly.
Because we let the squeaky wheel get the grease. That's why. We let the fucking loud mouths get all the attention and cater to them. That's why.
Can you imagine?
That's why. And we let it happen. We let it happen.
In the 40s or the 50s, someone said, or you put on an application, they.
No,
it was a couple of years ago. I went to get a
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. Well, we do understand for the most part. But we are people like us let this shit happen. We let it happen.
Yep. And like I said, Tiger, it's because everyone is too busy trying to earn a living to stay alive to worry about what the government is doing for them or to them.
See, I don't even think it's that. I don't even think it's that. I think we just got so comfortable.
You're born and bred to.
We don't want to be uncomfortable. We don't want to be uncomfortable.
I think if I could say something.
Do you think working for 35 or 40 years is comfortable? Fuck no. We're bred to do that.
Okay, okay.
To do that.
No,
that's what we do, and we don't give a fuck about the government because we're busy working to try and support our lives.
In Canada, where our government is held on Parliament Hill, the area where they sit is called the House of Commons. And when it was designed, it was for the common people. The elected officials are elected by the people to represent the common people. So the House of Commons is meant to be for common people. That's all changed.
Yeah. Well, it never was. right? Fancy name to say, hey, we're the House of Commons and we'll just
There was nothing fancy
do
about
the
it.
will of the people. But no, they don't. You've seen it. You've seen it in your lifetime. I'll even say your name, Jerry. You've seen it in your lifetime, and I've seen it in my lifetime in not only Canada but America. Right? The government is just
Humans are funny, you know. When you work hard and you try to get ahead, you have the people who hold that against you because you worked hard and you got ahead. You know, humans are fucked up, man. We're all fucked up.
and straight up, you know, it won't be too many years before I lived in America half my life. Right? So when I'm 60, I will have lived here half my life. I've put in 35 years of work into countries improving people's lives, right? And I'm just nobody, just like anyone else. You go out and you do your fucking job, but you know, we're nobodies. We're just money making machines for all the rest. The government and the pyramid that is above them.
And what's worse than when you go somewhere and they line you up like sheep?
Yeah. Right.
It's
We've all
like
seen the
everything they
walls.
do is to belittle us.
Man, there's a lot of rabbit holes I could just go down to. Like for the fact that when you're born, you have a birth certificate and the government takes out a life insurance policy on you when you're born. So that when you die,
not till you
they
get the
get money.
social security number.
And there's other things. Blah, blah, blah. The government is just a total control over everything. And it's 12:18, ladies and gentlemen. I need to have some dinner. This was a great conversation, but I'm going to drop off here. Everyone can go and
We'll hang out with Shad.
Mad Shads, right? Yeah, everyone go and troll Shad. But thank you for this conversation. Very nice. And fuck governments in general, right? I don't care what country you're in. Fuck them all. That's a good way to end this shit. So much love. Fuck the governments and be nice to your fellow humans.
Have a good night, folks.
Just saying.
Have a good night, y'all.